Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for space, it's Durham. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back doesn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Finds the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the wall. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He'll ride his man on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on fourth down in his own territory. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal for the 8.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Going for the goal line. Smashes through the tackle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Aggie! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Nothing wrong with a touchback, and Johnson wants to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Did the work himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. And the Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. All out of space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Line getting set on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And he makes the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, pump field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll try the right side. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Gets the job done on third downs. He gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Really nice pick. They have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Aggies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Key narration volume set to 100.
Momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. He wants to throw it. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the It's Nussmeier. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it on the right. Open spaces. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown LSU.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Tackled at the 24. It almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He wants to change this route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Working the big fella downfield and outside. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the mark. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll immediately call timeout. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Reed. Under fire. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. LSU ready to burn it away and open this second half. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He might want another play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella.
Ernie on the Jets. It's a running room. The 20. Touchdown, Aggies. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and he's gone.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. The hand to the running back. There he goes. He's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, LSU.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he tacks on the extra point. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive.
And I think
they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
With jet sweep pass. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. And if the ball was incomplete, but that would have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. That hole closed quickly and pick up a 1 to the 15.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it. And when you're seeing it on that play right there, everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here comes the offense on second down. Johnson looking to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And this offense has been a struggle. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Oh, it's picked off. Time. We would love to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Offense returns to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, yes.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for space. It's buried. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Give to the back. Turns it on in midfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this, you can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play. Defenses are scared out of their mind.
The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Johnson wants to throw it. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced. But this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Working that left side now. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Well, the quarterback has looked his way early, and he's looked his way often all game long. Now he's got over 150 yards when throwing to that guy.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. He's got it. They convert the 2, and they take the lead here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Snags it down the right side. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big...
Sir, I know that hurt. I know that fucking hurt.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. The run from the shotgun. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
To the air, it's Reed. Big guy smells it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Aggies. Great job by the back on the option. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he's going to go up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Did Beebe really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Takes a shot as he lets it go. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll take another shot here. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time. And he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this defense has kind of been up and down on this opening drive, right? That's their 2nd sack, which is good. They need more of those plays, but they've given up a lot of yards. Down here, this part of the field, man, this defense is going to have to find a way to make a few more plays to keep them out of the end zone.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
He's not afraid to go deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They might need a telescope to find the first down marker, but they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. That's a... to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To throw, it's Sayed. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Has to throw this off his back foot. He's got it inside the 25. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that receiver had nobody around. He's got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Looking to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
I think this defense really needs to start thinking about really fencing this quarterback in. You cannot let him go east or west because he will extend the play with his legs and his speed and then hurt you throwing the football.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on first and goal. Dropping back, it's Sayed. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Oh, How could that happen? He misses the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. It's a seam wide open. Wide open spaces. He's at the touchdown, Aggie. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point, then we'll put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Tate. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This guy's a fucking game. Bunch of pussies.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Texas A&M set to kick off the christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
Setting up with the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They believe they can run right here. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, a lot of space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Turning it on. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up first without scoring. To the air. It's Stockton. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Formation for these receivers. Timeout called by the defense as their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun to Gale, looking for room. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off. Really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
To the air on second down. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It is so hard as a defender to have to stop that big fella from catching the corner out, right? He already has great size and long arms, and he can jump. So what do? I mean, you're not trying to create pass interference and a penalty, but that's just a size mismatch, and the offense took advantage.
Gives it on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Aggie. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throwing right. And he makes the grab, and he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
QB draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slings it downfield. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Running it to the right. Spins away from... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning on the Jets. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big game. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. It's a running room. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. Using his legs, it's Frazier. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bound up behind the line.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone. And my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense. Getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't put the thing all the way in.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Yeah, that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
To throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Buys just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On the run, it's Owens. Breaks the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. On in the backfield, it's Williams. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
On the ground, it's Frazier. There he goes.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every day. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Dogs will have it 1st and 10.
Well, that's a simple pitch and catch. That's called a stick route. It's a real quick out route in the middle of the field. The tight end's able to make the catch. Nice play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set. 1st down. To the air. It's Stockton. Finds his tight end. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. That's what tight ends are supposed to do. Just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Delp. Touchdown Bulldogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, and none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job on the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Gonna take a shot.
Oh, too
And
long.
they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Oh, my God.
Another incompletion on third down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
They boot it away on fourth down. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the fourth quarter, an opportunity to move on top.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give them some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the tight end. Running through. Gets away from one. He's got space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
On 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Huge moment coming here as they try to punch it in and quiet this crazy, raucous crowd. on the move. It's Frazier. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
This is an area of the field now you just cannot afford negative plays. Whether you're going to throw it or you're going to run it, you're in position right now to score points and win this game. You got one timeout in your back pocket still. No matter what, you cannot go backwards.
Snags it! And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
From inside the 15, here comes a return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. I think at this point you might as well try to throw the ball down the field because this dog defense is not giving an inch.
They don't give an inch. They hunt the whole entire game. And they're all highly recruited kids. They're all talented. They're all going to get drafted. But they play for each other. They play with fight. They play with aggression. And that's why you always see them near the top of the defenses in all of college football.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
It's caught downfield.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, what you doing? What you doing?